Hello, YouTube. Spirit Smoker here. Today we're smoking some Best of the Rest from Pipes and Cigars. It's their bulk blend comprised of many different blends, all thrown into a bin and shipped out by the pound. I usually enjoy them. Today is one of those days. And we're smoking that in a Bones pipe from Morgan Pipes. These unfinished briars are some of my favorite pipes. They all have their own personality. They all have their own, the way they color, and it's beautiful. I enjoy a nice pipe with a good stain finish on it, but there's something about a pipe that stains and colors with the stain of the tobacco and the stain of your hand, and it feels more part of the experience with something like this to me. I love this type of thing. Some people call it ugly, I call it beautiful. And I love these stubby pipes. These are some of the first pipe I ever had made by Steve from Owl Pipes. It was a really stubby nose warmer. And I told him it's because I drive when I smoke, I mow the lawn, I do woodworking when I smoke, and I really like being able just to clench a pipe and be able to turn real quickly and look around and do stuff. And so I really enjoy these real small stubby pocket pipes. So today is a beautiful, about 60 degrees, sunny skies, a little bit of wind. Fall is on its way, and it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Leaves haven't quite started fully changing yet, or anything like that, but the weather is certainly here, and it's beautiful. It's really, really nice. So today is the announcement for my 100 subscriber giveaway. Before I announce who the winner is, I would like to say how wonderful it has been watching all of your responses. And reading your responses. That gave me a lot of enjoyment looking at those. Real quick, so a lot of the answers were very similar, and like who got you started in pipe smoking, it seemed to be bunched into groups. One was either your father or grandfather, and the other was basically that you started it on your own. There's one or two of you that I really liked your answers, and that it was like a friend, or it's like the father of a friend or something like that, or which is great. And the funny thing is that I could sort of relate to all of them, because I kind of started because of my dad, as I mentioned. Tried to get him into pipe smoking to kind of get him off of cigarettes, which is not exactly the right thing to do, but it was just my method at the time, I guess. It was 9 years ago, so, over 9 years ago. And then, as I mentioned, my grandfather smoked a pipe, and I didn't know about it until after I had started smoking. So, sort of a full circle kind of thing, but primarily it was, me who started doing this whole thing, and it was through, reading Sherlock Holmes and Lord of the Rings and that kind of thing, that I suppose took a bit of an interest in it. And that was what a lot of you had said too, was that it was through reading and through some literature that you took up the pipe as well. I'm having a hard time keeping this one lit today. I think it's because I'm talking too much. There we go. So that was those answers were great. The what do you like to smoke, and my second question. Those were all wonderful answers. Some of you, said that you like smoking outside, which I certainly like doing. Some of you, it's in your armchair. Some of you had very specific places that you have smoked that brings back a good memory for you. And the funny thing is, I've always felt that you could take just a crummy drugstore blend and put it in a Grabo or a, not that Grabos are bad, or a corn cob, which not that corn cobs are bad, but you could just have a cheap pipe, a cheap tobacco, and if I sit you down in a beautiful place that you love or that brings you good memories, you will absolutely love that smoke. So a lot of it is the place or the people that you're around, which brings me to my third question is, and that was probably the most interesting, I think, to listen to, was a friend that you've made through pipe smoking. And many of you have great friends that you've made through pipe smoking, and that's wonderful. And I have many, and I'm extremely fortunate to have so many friends that I have made through pipe smoking. So many, in fact, that I can't even begin to list all of them. Through the Hartford Reading Society and through just friends that I've made that have just talked to me about it and we've become friends. So there's a lot of you that have that. But many of you, in fact most of you, have absolutely no friends that you've met in person that share this hobby, that smoke a pipe. And on the one hand, I think it's a sad thing, because it's a shame, and not because that means that anybody is lonely or anything like that. It's because that means that this hobby is not to where I think we all want it to be. I think we all want this hobby to be something that more people get into and that more people enjoy doing. I know that's how I feel about it anyway. I wish that more people were into this, and so I wish that all of us had someone just to sit down with and talk to. But on the happy side of it, on the very happy side of it, I love the fact that what all of you said was that you've made most of your best friends through the YTPC, and I think that is just a testament to everyone that sort of is part of this community, and I think that's why we call it a community. We all get to sit there and watch each other. Some of us we see each other more often than we see our own families, and that makes it a wonderful community to be a part of, and such a wonderful common interest, something that we can literally sit there. I'm sure as you guys watch this, you're probably sitting there smoking a pipe, and that's great, because I feel like I'm in the room with you having a conversation, even though it's a bit one-sided. Thank you so much for being great listeners. But what a fantastic thing that is, though, to be able to consider each other friends, and I really, really enjoy that. I'm so glad that I've gotten to even hear about some of you through this giveaway, because that just it expands my group of friends, and quantity wise, but also quality wise. All of you, I've really, really enjoyed all of your responses. I've gotten to I feel like I know some of you through the stories that you've told, and it's wonderful. So random.com has spoken. The winner has been chosen. I'll show you real quick what they've won. We have some Drew Estates Grand Central, which I really enjoy. It's a Burley Virginia mixture that I know a lot of people really like, and these are, again, just kind of things that I think that people in general will like. So that's why I picked these. It wasn't based on the particular person and stuff like that, because some of you are kind of like me and you like everything. Some of you are very, very, fine-tuned, so it's hard to pick something for everybody. But so that there's some of that, and some Peterson Sunset Breeze for the 2 tins. And now for the 2 pipes, let's start with this one, I guess. We've got a Bones pipe from Chris Morgan, and this is a bit of a sitter with a nice saddle stem there. Really nice deep bowl on this, by the way. This will be a great pipe for the Grand Central, I think. I find that Virginia-based blends smoke really well in tall pipes like this. And then the other pipe is, I do own one of these, and I love it. It's gone with me on many adventures, and that's a Big Ben Pippo. These little guys are awesome. These are just great, great, great little pipes. The briar on these is stunning, and I love just being able to throw one of these in my pocket and always know that I've got a pipe on me. So these are great. So congratulations to the winner, and let's announce who that is now. The winner of the 100 subscriber giveaway for Spirit Smoker is Jeremy Larson. And Jeremy, it obviously it was through a random selection, but your video, I honestly had never heard of you before it, and I'm thrilled that I did, because I have family out in Minnesota, and I think you said that you used to live or you still do, I don't know, in South Dakota. So you've got a very similar accent to a lot of my family. Most of my family lives out in Minnesota, and so watching your video, you actually reminded me of several of my cousins and several of my family members out there. So it was great. It was like being out there, which I love doing. I love going out there, and so I'm thrilled that you won. And so what I'll do is I'll contact you, or you can contact me, whichever comes first, and we'll set up something so I can send that out to you. All right. So congratulations to Jeremy Larson. That's great. Thrilled that you won. To the rest of you, thank you so much again. It was a wonderful experience. I can't wait to do the next giveaway. I hope that we can all just keep going and become even better friends through this YouTube pipe community. Thanks guys so much for watching, and have a great day.